is time to go racing.
Ryan Gallipo. John Dutka. TJ Gregoire. Kyle Bradley.
All right, we've got our marshals, we've got our cars. I want to thank Noah and AJ for jumping out there as some of our small block drivers are in this heat race. We got 4 of our Ales midgets up on the racetrack. We are going to go live, get them back, spread them back out, get them up to speed. We're going to go live on the Unicorn right here off of turn number 4 in 3, 2, 1. And our Poor Boys Racing Night is underway. Stay high in 1 and 2, high in 1 and 2. Looks like Kyle Bradley was around in that number 88 Stinger chassis. We got Ryan Gallipo in the Brown Dog RC Custom Works Beast out there as well. As we get underway here tonight on Poor Boys Racing Night. Stay low off the corner. TJ spun sideways. Marshall up on the racetrack. It is clear. PRP Tire Solution Big Block Heat Race number 1 of 3. Should be up here going through Tech. Tom, Bill, and Ed will be the first 3 cars out onto the racetrack. Big blocks to start making their way up here to go through Battery Tech. Early on is John Dutka out front. Now Ryan Gallipo to the point, 27.203, 27.204 for John. Kyle Bradley 25 and DJ 21.2 flat and getting quicker. .35 seconds left to go. Gallipo, Dutka, Bradley 27, 26 lap pace, fast lap. Kyle Bradley 4.103 coming in last lap. So the 88 hitting a very fast lap there. It is clear. Time is about to expire. Keep it going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down and need John and Ryan out to Marshall, please. Or substitute is up next. Our first
number
of 2.
PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. Heat 1 of 3.
Tom Hargrave, Bill Espy, and Ed Levatus coming up onto the racetrack. Marshall's quickly coming back
Tom Hargrave.
Across. All right.
Ed Levatus. Bill Espy.
All right, drivers, I've got marshals. I've got our cars. Keep them up to speed. We're going to go live on the 9 car off of turn number 4. Here we go. Race number 2 up on the racetrack. Race number 3 should be rolling through Tech. Race 4 should start thinking about it. This is our PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks out on the racetrack for their qualifying session. And early on, the 43 of Tommy the Gun Hargrave picked up the win last week in the Stillwater Rod and Gun Club Sprint Cars and comes out with the Big Block and Sprint Car here this afternoon on a 29.203 fast lap of 4.208. Bill Espy in the number 9 car, 4.235 for a fast lap. Elevated 4.451. First outing, I believe, for the big block with Ed Levatus. Just built that beautiful looking paint job on that. Hargrave 29.203. Bill 28.201. 27.203 for Ed Levatus. .45 seconds left to go, just past the halfway point. Tom, Bill, and Ed. Under 10 left to go. Mike, Kevin Wade has some with him. Stop and see Kevin. Time's expired. Keep going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
All right, everybody's done. Back them down, and Tom's going to pick up the win. 29.203. Bill Espy, 28.203. 27.204 for Ed Levatus. And I need two of you to a corner, please. As heat race number 3, rolling onto the racetrack, Yule Cook,
PRP
Al
Tire
Senior,
Solutions,
Blake
Big
Conroy,
Blocks.
and
Heat 2 of
Ryan
3.
Champagne.
Ryan Champagne. Yule Cook. Al Smith Sr.
Looking for Blake. Is Blake going to make it? Someone want to yell over to them? We'll give Blake a quick second, drivers. If you want to make an adjustment or two. We'll get Blake checked in. He's getting the top put on to 117. All right, Blake's got on the top coming on. Once he gets out there, we'll get him checked in. This is race number 3. Race number 4 should be ready to go through tech. Race number 5, our first of our GT Rides Novice Division, should be up at the tech table, gone through. Those drivers on a 1690 gear rule.
Blake Conroy.
All right, we got Blake. With Yule there, get him back on the driver's stand, and we'll get you guys going. All right, drivers, spread yourselves on out. Get yourselves spread out. We're going to go live on the 14 car. Here we go. Current TQ held by Tom Hargrave with a 29.203 with a 5. Right now, the 96 SR of Al Sr. out front, 29.202, 28.204 for Blake Conroy. Conroy in that 117 having a great run early on in this heat race. He works around the 29 of Ryan Champagne. You'll Cook on a 27.201, 26.202 for Ryan Champagne. So Al Sr. now just below TQ pace after a couple of hits on the pipe. Just past the halfway point, 28.2 flat now for Smith, 27.2 flat for Blake. You'll Cook, 27.201, and Ryan Champagne, 27.204. Oh, Al Sr. catches the pipe, goes around. He'll get back out there. That's going to drop the pace just a little bit. Under 30 seconds to go, drivers. Keep hitting your marks. Work together. It's been a good, clean heat race. If you work together, Al Smith working up underneath. You'll Cook. You'll telling them on the driver's saying go low. Good communication up there. That will help everybody go a little bit faster. 5 seconds left to go for Senior, Conroy, Cook, and Champagne.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Al Sr. going to go second overall with a 28.202 with a 7. Blake Conroy, fourth overall, 27.2 flat with a 1. 27.201 for Ewell. And Ryan Champagne, 27.204 with a 2.
Up next,
I
race
need
number
2 of
4.
you out to Marshall,
ERP
please,
Tire
as our
Solutions
final
Big
heat
Blocks.
race rolls out
Heat
onto the
303.
racetrack.
Justin Barber, Greg Smith, Joe McClelland.
We'll need a volunteer marshal for seniors. He's still recovering from surgery.
Willie G.
GT Rides heat race number 1. This will be race number 5 on the program. Should be through Tech. Race number 6 should be headed there. Race number 7, start bringing your way on up. All right, drivers, spread yourselves on out. Tom Hargrave set the pace, 29.203 with a 5. We're going to go live on the 37 of Barber. Here we go. Up and say low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. Self-corrected Marshall, quick feet by Ewell Cook. Early on in this one, we got Justin Barber out front, 28.2 flat with a 5. Greg Smith in the 35, 28.201. Joe McClellan, 27.202. Willie G, 24.204. And continually getting quicker. So just catches the pipe right there, I do believe. Up and over he goes. Stay low in 3 and 4. It is clear. Justin Barber now, 29.203. Now flirting that 37 car, flirting with a TQ run here tonight. Working underneath the 3 of Willie G. Greg Smith running in second. He's looking to go 3rd overall currently. 42 seconds left to go here in qualifier number 4. Seconds left to go. Justin Barber in at 37 now on TQ pace. 29.203 with a 2. 28.201 with an 8 for Greg Smith. Good enough for 3rd overall. Joe, 27.203. And Willie G, 23.204. Justin Barber just running a 29.202 with an 8 right now. His time is about to expire. Keep it going. Keep it clean and green.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Justin Barber will take the win and set the TQ for round number 1. 29.202 with an 8. 28.201 for Greg Smith, 3rd overall. Joe will go 8th overall with a 27.202. And Willie G, 23,201. Two of you out to grab a corner, please, as up next.
Race number 5. GT Rides Novice. Heat 1 of 2.
Looking for Scott Wagner, Kirk Suckman, Dave Woodard, and Andy Buser out on the racetrack. We'll get them checked in.
Scott Wagner.
That was Dave
Woodard.
Andy, you are the 31, right?
Andy Busser. Kirk Suckman.
All right. Got our 4 cars here in this one. Get yourselves spread on out. Remember, you are racing the clock, not each other. Stay high in 1 and 2, high in 1 and 2. Keep them up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Got some familiar faces back with us. We got some new drivers with us. As one goes around, that's the 33 of Suckman. 31 is Andy Buser. He is out front on a 26,204. 25,201 for Scott Wagner. Dave Woodard on a 25,203. Now he'll move into the number 2 spot. Kirk on a 23,201 and getting quicker. Work together. Stay high in the 3, high in the 3. When in trouble, it is clear. Stay high off of 4, high off of 4, and a low off of 4. They get pointed back in the right direction. One minute down, 1 to go. Woodard and it's 00 out front. Wagner in the 35 running second. Andy and then Kirk. Stay high off of turn number 2. It is clear. .42 seconds left to go. 24,201 for Dave. 24,202 for Scott. 23,203 for Andy. 23,205 for Kirk. Stay low in 1 and 2. It is clear. The wise words of Joe. Time is about to expire. Stay low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. It is clear. Keep it going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. 24-2 flat for Dave Woodard. 22-201 for Andy. 22-201 for Scott and Kurt. 22-203. If I can see the 00 up here for a quick tech. Is heat race number 6 rolling out onto the racetrack.
Race number 6. GT Rides Novice. Heat 2 of 2. Chuck Higley. Noah Smith. David Crandall.
So Dave will pass tech. We'll need 2 of those drivers from that last race out to corner marshal for me, please, in the infield. Manny, are you coming? You yell to Manny. Steve Harrington working on getting his car going as well. All right, top coming on to 33. Here comes Manny as well. Go ahead, Manny. Manny.
Steve Harrington.
Saratoga RC Crate late models are up next. TJ, Ed, and John. Manny's getting the car on, and we'll get him out onto the racetrack.
Manny Lopez.
All right. Got our drivers. Spread yourselves on out. Dave Woodard setting the early TQ of 24, 2 flat with an 8. Get yourselves up to speed. Spread yourselves out. 5 of you out there. Get some good laps in. Remember, you're racing the clock, not each other. Here we go. Oh, trouble for your race leader, Steve Harrington. Say low on the back, low on the back. Now high, it is clear. After all that, the 57 of Dave Crandall out front over Noah. Say low in 3 and 4, low in 3 and 4. Say high in 3 and 4, now high in 3 and 4. It is clear. Chuck Higley, the fastest driver out of Galway. I think they call him the Galway Rocket. Missile, thank you. Stay high in 1 and 2, Missile. Now Noah to the point, 24-203, 23 for Chuck, 22-20 for Steve Harrington. After some trouble, stay high in the 3, high in the 3. It is clear. Stay high off of 2, high off of 2, high off of 2. It is clear. Chuck is popping wheelies. 15 seconds left to go. Noah looking to go second overall on a 24-203. Chuck Higley, 22-2 flat, 21-201 for Harrington, 21-201 for Manny, and Dave, 19 after being upside down. Time's expired. Keep going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Hey, everybody's done. Back them down. Noah Smith going to go second overall with a 24-202. Chuck Higley, 23-204. He'll qualify third. 22-203 for Harrington, 21 for Lopez. And David Crandall, 19-201. Need one more of you out there, as up next is our
race
Saratoga
number 7.
RC Crate
Saratoga
late
RC
model.
Crate late model. Heat 1 of 1. John Dutka. TJ Gregoire. Ed Lebedes.
All right, we need one more marshal from that last heat race, please. We've got Noah out there. He can't do it all by himself. Parker Truck Repair and Towing heat race number 1 for the hobby stocks to be rolling through tech. And looking for one more marshal from race number. I have Noah, I have Chuck, Steve, Manny, or Dave. Thank you, Bill. All right, we've got a marshal. Get him up to speed. We're going to go live on to 35. Here we go. I know you can't. TJ out front, 27.203. John, 24.2 flat. Ed, 23.202, and still getting quicker in that Racing Dots number 7. Stay low in 3 and 4, low in 3 and 4. It is clear. TJ, John, Ed, 28, 27, and 24 lap paces. 25 seconds left to go. Time's expired. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back it down. TJ, 28.204. John, 27.2 flat. Edward, a nice rebound to a 26.204. Everybody's fast lap. TJ, 4.014. John, 4.032. And Ed, 4.082. So this should be a good feature here this afternoon. Need 2 of you out to Marshall if possible.
Up next, race number 8.
Or a couple
Parker
volunteers. We got Ewell, Steve, and Chad coming out for our Parker Truck Repair and Towing hobby stocks.
Ewell Cook. Chad Mead. Steve Harrington.
Yeah. All right, we got to check on our drivers. We got our marshals. Spread yourselves on out. Get them up to speed. We're going to go live on Ewell Cook's Good Wreck number 69. Everybody is on the clock. Defending champion of this division, the 57, the Chad Mead, back in action, has had change in some scheduling, has not been able to run much this season, but always out front and out fast. 27.2 flat with a 5. For Chad Mead, Jewel Cook 24-203. Steve Harrington 24-203. Working hard on a new rules package for the 2025 season here at the stand for the Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stocks. Testing continually ongoing. Stay high in 1 and 2. Please do not use reverse. I know you didn't mean to. I do that myself. Chad Mead in the 57 out front, 27-2 flat fast lap, 4.180. Steve Harrington, 24-203. He's on a 24-203 with a fast lap of 4.564. You'll Cook, 23-202. Fast lap of 4.574. So working on the handlings. Five seconds left to go. Time has expired. Keep it going, keep it going. And waiting on Steve to cross the line. And
all drivers are finished.
That one is done. Chad Mead going to set the early TQ at 27-201. 24-208 for Harrington, 23-202 for Ewell Cook. Race number 9 is rolling out on the racetrack. Racing.Sportsman. Race number 10 to be rolling through Tech. Race 11 headed there. And race number 12 start to think about it. I really messed that one up. Just going to be the two of them out here. Yule, you got them? Just going to be the two of them. Hey, there's a car there. You're welcome. All right, drivers, get them up to speed. We're going to combine you for the next heat race round. We're going to go live on Greg. Here we are. Early on in this one, TJ Gregoire on a 27-202. But now Chad Mead still on pace for TQ. TJ out there testing tonight a 17.5 Blinky setup that we're headed to Mount Cobb on Sunday for their 10-year running track. Going to be closing up after Sunday with their barn burner. So TJ out there shaking it down. His points will not count tonight. TJ has been our test subject with the new SR10M car. I think we got a package that's somewhat close. It'll be announced at the banquet. It is TJ Greg now. TJ on a 28-204 fast lap of 4.291. For TJ Gregoire. We worked on the gearing to get the rollout to be what our 3300 kV system is with that 17.5. And I tell you right now, very, very close to what Chad Mead ran in round heat race number 8. 27-201 with 3 was Mead. Right now the pace 27-2 flat with a 2. So if not for not we did anything, we slowed down TJ. Time's expired. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. TJ 28-204, 27-202 for Greg Smith.
Up next, race number 10. Racing.Sportsman. Heat 1 of 3. Willie G.
We'll give Greg a second. I will need a volunteer marshal possibly as we got Greg in this one. So if anyone is available to help volunteer, to be gratefully appreciated.
Greg Smith.
All right, drivers, I got you. We'll get you. Everybody is there. I got Bill Espy.
Bill Espy.
We're going to go live next time on Greg Smith. Here we go. Racing that Sportsman Heat Race number 10 on the racetrack underway for their qualifying session. Race number 11 should be rolling through Tech. Race number 12 should be starting to think about it. After our Sportsman Heat races will be our Stillwater Rod and Gun Club 360 Sprint cars. And the small blocks, so the Active Automotive small blocks will be up next following them. Everybody really tight on the clock right now. Pace for Bill Espy, 27.201. Greg Smith, 27.201. Willie G, 27.204. So everyone's separated by less than a second on the clock right now. Just 1 minute in, 1 minute to go. .45 seconds left to go. 27.2 flat for Greg Smith. 27.201 for Bill Espy. Willie G, 27.204. 30 seconds left to go.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Greg Smith going to set the early TQ. 27.2 flat with a 5. 27.2 flat with a 9 for Bill Espy. 26.2 flat for Willie G. Need 2U out to Marshall. Greg will need a substitute.
Race number
his knee
11.
Is not good.
Racing Dot Sportsman.
Is up next will be
E2
Yule
of 3.
Cook.
Yule
And
Cook.
then you have to watch it. Look for the bat signal. It is Aiden, the Dark Knight Wade. And then the Unicorns'
Kevin
biggest
Wade.
fan,
The Dark Knight.
Kevin Wade, out there on the racetrack. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. All right, I've got to check on all of our drivers. You're in the next. Oh, you're in this one. There we go. I hear you. Turtling is bad. All right, drivers, spread yourselves out. Greg Smith setting a 27.2 flat with a 5 is your current TQ. We're going to go live next time on the 42 of Aiden. Here we go. Oh, Kevin giving him the old Canadian flea flicker off of turn number 4. Oh, baby. Mama Wade's going to have to sit between them on the way home. Kevin out front, 35 seconds in, 26-2 flat with a 3. Yule Cook now. Yule and Kevin swapping the top spot, 8 and 24-201. In that number 42 car. He is the high side tickler. $30 seconds left to go to 2:15. Oh, stay low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. Good heads up driving. Kevin Wade looking to go 3rd overall in that 2:15. 20 seconds left to go. Times explodes.
All drivers are
that
finished.
will do it. Kevin 26-2 flat go 3rd overall, 8 and 25-203, and Yule Cook 24.
Up next, race number 12. Racing Sportsman.
Need 2 of you out
Heat
to
303.
marshal. After
Wayne
this one,
Bissonette.
sprint car drivers heads up. We will blow the top side of the Speedway off after this heat race. So don't put your cars out there to hot lap real quick. We will blow it off at the end of this heat race.
AJ Hamill. Ryan Gallipo.
All right, I got to check. I've got our marshals. This is your top seeded drivers in points for the Racing Sportsman. Ryan, it goes faster if you put the rubber side down. All right, drivers, spread yourselves on out. Get them up to speed. You're going to go live next time on the 9 car. Here. Next time. Get them up to speed. Here we go. Okay. Wayne waiting as he got into the 17 there inadvertently. Wayne car over rotating in the center of the corner, it looks like. Stay low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. It is clear. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. We got AJ out front, 27-203. That is a 3rd place run right now. Ryan Gallipo, 23-202. Wayne Bissonette, 23-201. So Wayne and Ryan going a little bit quicker. Fast lap. This race does belong to Wayne Bissonette with a 4.166. 4.3 for AJ and 4.4 for Ryan Gallipo. $20 seconds left to go. AJ, Wayne, and Ryan. $10 seconds left to go. AJ, Wayne, and Ryan.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down, back them down. AJ is going to go third overall. 27-202 with a 0. 25-201 for Wayne Bissonette. Ryan Gallipo, 25-202.
Up next, race number 13. Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. Heat 1 of 3. Chad Basque. Willie G. Tom Hargrave.
All right, got to check on our 3 drivers. Make your final adjustments real quick, and then we will get live. All right, drivers, get Tommy back on the driver's stand. He is there. Let's get him back up to speed. We're going to go live next time on the 3-car Willie G. Here we go. Fast lap early on in this one. 4 flat for Tom Hargrave. 4.378 for Willie G. 4.2 for Chad Basque. Stay high in the 1 and 2. It is clear. Tommy on a 32.03, working up underneath the 3 of Willie G. We'll get by up on the pipe. Willie gives him a little bit of breathing space. Has good driving right there. Chad on a 26.203, 25.2 flat for Willie. Race number 14 should be rolling through tech. Up here, that is sprint car race number 14. Race 15 should be as well. 16 start bringing them up as well. Tom Hargrave now with a fast lap of 3.986 in that 43 car. .30 seconds left to go.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. 29.2 flat with a 7 for Tom Hargrave. Willie G 27.201 and Chad Basque 27.202. I need 2 of you out to Marshall, please, as race number 14 rolls out onto the racetrack.
Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. Heat 2 of 3.
Aiden, Joe, Kyle, and Chad Mead.
Chad Mead. Joe McClelland. The Dark Knight.
I got Tommy either looking for Chad. Here comes Willie. Thank you, Willie. Marshall's coming across to racetrack, drivers. All right. Got our marshals, got our cars. Get them up to speed. We're going to go live on Aiden. Here we go. One more heat of our Stillwater Rod and Gun Club 360 sprint cars coming up, then followed by 2 heat races for the Active Automotive small blocks. Then we'll do a 5-minute open session as I do a resort, and then we'll get right into round number 2. Stay low off of 4. It is clear. Meanwhile, Kyle Bradley out front in the GT bodies, number 88 on a 30.203 with a 9. 29.203 for Aiden, Chad 29.203, and Joe 25.201. $50 seconds left to go. Kyle Bradley 30.203. Stay the trouble for your race leader. He's going to get away. Stay low in 1 and 3 and 4. Low in 3, low in 3, low in 3. Up against the wall. 1 on the outside. Up against the wall. And it is clear. That was Chad Mead in the 57 in trouble. Stay low in the 1, low in the 1, clear. Race leader working around. $29.203 for Kyle Bradley, just off TQ pace right now. 5 seconds left to go. Aiden looking to go 3rd overall on a 28.202. Chad 25.202. Joe 24.204. Chad,
all drivers are finished.
Out. Everybody's done. Back him down. Back him down. Kyle, Aiden, Chad, and Joe. I need 2 of you out to Marshall, please. Kyle Bradley goes 2nd. Aiden 3rd. 6th and 7th for Chad and Joe. Final heat race for the Stillwater Rod and 15. Gun Club.
Stillwater Rod and Gun Club.
Cars coming up on the racetrack. Justin, John,
Barber.
TJ, and Daryl.
John Dutka. TJ Gregoire. Daryl Grado.
Thank you. We are off in a race right now. John Dutka out to the point. The 14 of the Unicorn. Out front, 29.2 flat with a 1. That is TQ pace with the yellow and orange. Number 14 gets to you. Give him a little bit of space. TJ Gregoire in a 28.201 in at 35. Daryl Grau 28.204. And 27.2 flat for Justin Barber. Oh, trouble for TJ. Say low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. It is clear. John Dutka 29.2 flat with an 8, just flirting with TQ pace. Daryl Grau 28.203, 27.201 for Barber, 26.202 for TJ Gregoire. Looking to go 1, 5, 6, and 9 on the speed chart. John Dutka TQ pace right now. 2/10 over the current TQ of Tom Hargrave. 30 seconds left to go in qualifier number 15. Race 16 should be ready to go through tech. Race 17 should be there as well. Time's about to expire. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done and taken the early round 1 TQ. John Dutka the Unicorn, 29, 2 flat with a 1. Daryl Grado will go 4th overall, 28-201. 27-2 flat for Justin Barber. And TJ Gregoire, 26-2 flat.
Up next, race number 16. Active Automotive Small Block. Heat 1 of 2. Wayne Bisonette. Al Smith Sr.
Should have 2 marshals from that last race. John, Daryl, Justin, or TJ. Just need 2 of you. Preferably not TJ with his hobbled up knees.
Mike Barber.
Marshall crossing the racetrack. Thank you, thank you. All right, drivers, keep them up to speed. We're going to go live on the 9 car. Here we go. Seven cars signing in here tonight for the Active Automotive Small Blocks. I think I'll probably start all 7 of you in tonight's A main. So far, it is Wayne Bissonette out front, 28-202 with a 1. Al Sr., 28-203 with a 7. Mike Barber, 27-203, and they are all running nose to tail around the Stand RC Speedway. Here on Poor Boys Racing Night, Al Sr. takes a look to the inside, catches the pipe. Will slow his pace just a second. Oh, trouble for Wayne as he gets in trouble with Mike. He'll get pointed back in the right direction. That's going to give the race lead to Senior. (27-2) flat with a 5 as a pace with 35 seconds left to go for Al Senior. Mike Barber, 26-201. Wayne, 26-202. With that number 9 car, he is trying to get it back down into a 1. There it is. Senior now, 28-204. Time's expired. Keep it going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Al Senior going to set the early TQ at 28-203 with a 9. Wayne Bissonette comes back for a 27-204. Mike Barber, 26-2 flat. I need a volunteer marshal or 2 for that one, as Senior is still not medically
Up
cleared.
next, race number 17.
As Justin,
Active Automotive Small
John,
Block.
AJ, and
E2 of 2.
Ryan
Ryan Champagne. AJ Hamill.
will come out for the final heat race of round number 1. We will take a 5-minute break at the end of this one. And then track will be open for 5 minutes. Everybody wants some hot laps. And then we will go right into round number 2 after the resort.
Justin Barber. John Dutka.
All right, we got our 4 drivers. Spread yourselves on out. 28-203 is the current TQ. We're going to go live next time on the 37. Here we go. Stay low in the one, low in the one. AJ and John double team and Ryan there. $50 seconds in, we got AJ out front, 27.202. John, 26.202. Justin, 26.203. Ryan, 24.203. Say high off of two, high off of two. It is clear. Race leader is that number 18 car. He's coming up on the backside of Champagne and the 14 of Dutka. Trouble for Champagne. Stay low in 1 and 3 and 4. Low in 3, low in 3. It is clear. It is rolling on the front stretch. 15 seconds left to go. AJ 27.202. Justin Barber 26.201. Dutka 26.203 and 23 for Champagne after being up on the lid. Oh, trouble for your race leader. Champagne got into the corner a little bit hot as AJ checked up for Barber. Time expired. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Harry Dunn. Barber's going to pick up the win. 26-2 flat with a 9. AJ 26-201. 26-203 for Dutka. And Champagne 23-201. That'll do it for round number 1. We will do a resort. Track will be open Round number 2, getting ready to go, is a Al's Speed Shop. Midgets are coming up onto the racetrack. We got a dead one down in turns 3 and 4. Stay low. I need a couple marshals, please. So we get round 2 going. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Wayne. What's wrong with her, T-Joe? Huh? Oh. Huh? We'll give TJ a quick second here. Reminder, October 12th is our final race of the season. It will be the Crisp Air Clash. We'll have door prizes 50-50. And the all-ever entertaining flagpole race. And if you were not here last year for the flagpole race, we had 15 cars in that. Looking to go a little bit more this year. That was a lot of fun watching that last year. Here comes TJ. All right, drivers, spread yourselves on out. We're going to go live next time on the 36 of Gallipo. Here we go. Round number 2 underway. Stay low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. Gallipo up on the side. Meanwhile, out front, Kyle Bradley on TQ pace, 28.2 flat with a 9. TJ 26.202. John Dutka 26.202. And Ryan Gallipo 25.203 and getting quicker. Kyle, John, TJ, and Ryan. 50 seconds left to go. PRP Tire Solution Big Block Heat Race number 1 should be ready to go. I know I got Ed out there marshalling for me, so thank you, Ed. $35 to go.
Transponder 5696510.
20 seconds to go. Kyle still on TQ pace with that 88 car. Fought the handles all day Saturday at the Bay Street Brawl as we traveled out the RC Excitement in Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
All drivers are
Kyle
finished.
Bradley going to take the TQ in the Al Speed Shop Midgets in round number 2. 28.2 flat with a 0. 26.202 for John. 25.2 flat for TJ. and 25-203 for Ryan. And just need two of you out to Marshall, please.
Up next, race number 2. PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. Heat 1 of 3. Willie G. Ryan Champagne. Ed Lebedes.
Compound. All right, drivers. Keep them up to speed. We're going to go live next time on Ryan. Here we go. Current TQ is Justin Barber and with a 29-202. Ed Leveda's out there right now at 27-202 and getting quicker. Willie G 25-202. Ryan, after making some adjustments, back out onto the racetrack. Ed, Willie, and Ryan. Stay low off of 4, low off of 4. It is clear. Seconds ago, it is Ed, Willie, and Ryan. 26-201 for Ed, 26-201 for Willie. So they are close on the speed chart. This is Ed's first go here at the stand with the big block. Headed out for practice a few times. Time's expired. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done.
Transponder 77388037.
26-2 flat. 26-201 for Ed and 22-203 for Ryan. Race
Up
number
next,
3 rolling on
race
the
number
racetrack.
3.
Bill, Blake, Ewell,
PRP
and
Tire
Joe.
Solutions Big Blocks.
As I'll need
Heat
two
2
of you
of 3.
from that last heat race out to Marshall, please.
Joe McClelland. Blake Conroy. Yule Cook. Bill Espy.
All right, we've got Marshalls, we've got cars. Keep them up. Watch it down at 1 and 2. Watch it at 1 and 2. All right, drivers. Ewell making a quick radio dial change. All right, spread yourselves out. Don't get all on top of each other. Looking to take down Justin Barber's 29-202. Washington 3 and 4. We're not live yet, guys. Back them down. Back them down. All right. Spread yourselves out. Give yourself plenty of space. We're going to go live on Joe. Here we go. Poor boys racing. Head mascot Joe McClellan, also known as Joe Porn. There's someone faster gets to you, let them go. You guys will go quicker. Oh, Blake and Bill making contact. Going to hurt their efforts early on in this one. Joe, Bill, Blake, and Yule. How you work around the racetrack. Joe on a 27.2 flat now. He's looking to jump to 6th spot overall. And as I said, that the curse continues. As I make contact between Joe and Yule down in the corner, it is clear. That's going to put Blake back to the front. He's on a 26.201. Ran his personal best last round with a 27.2 flat. And I will say, from sitting where I'm sitting, as the best the 117 has looked in quite a few weeks, and Blake doing a good job wheeling that 117. Stay low on in the 3, low in the 3, low in the 3, still there, low in the 3. It is clear. .62 is broke, leave it there. Tough break for Joe. Trouble for Espy. He's on the pipe. Time's about to expire. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Blake takes the win, 27.204 with a 1. He'll stay 6th overall. You'll Cook, 25.201, 25.203 for Bill and Joe off early.
Up
Our
next,
A main sort
race number
coming
4.
up to the racetrack. Drivers
ERP
out
Tire
there
Solutions
to
Big
Marshall,
Blocks.
please.
Heat 3 of 3. Tom Hargrave.
Is
Greg
race
Smith.
number 5, the GT Rides Novice, should be rolling through TAC. Race number 6 should be headed that way
Justin Barber.
to get ready as
Al
well.
Smith Sr.
Marshall's coming across the racetrack. Back them down, drivers, back them down. Marshall coming across down in turns 3 and 4. Thank you. Tommy's going to make a quick adjustment to the 43. Currently, these are your top 4. These guys are locked into tonight's A main. All right, drivers, spread yourselves on out. Spread them on out, spread them on out, get them up to speed. We're going to go live on the 37, your current TQ. This time off turn number 4. Stay high off of 2, high off of 2. It is clear. '96 SR, your race leader, and on TQ pace, 32.03, 40 seconds in for senior. Tom Hargrave, 29.201. Justin Barber, 29.203. 26.204 for Greg Smith. Senior going to get in a little bit of trouble. It's going to drop the pace. That gives the race lead to Tom Hargrave now. Hargrave takes over the TQ run in that 43 car. He gets in trouble with Justin Barber. Barber caught the pipe and went up and over. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Senior back out front. He's looking to jump into the number 2 spot overall. Seconds left to go. Senior out front. 28-2 flat. 28-2 flat for Hargrave. 28-203 for Justin Barber and 27-203 for Greg Smith. Barber looking to hold on to the TQ here with 10 seconds left to go. Senior is knocking on the door, but not going to get there. Too many mistakes.
All drivers
everybody's
are finished.
done. Back them down. Justin Barber will hold on to the TQ. Tom Hargrave wins it 29-204. Al Senior 28-2 flat. Justin Barber 28-202. And Greg Smith 27-201.
Up next, race number 5. GT Rides Novice. Heat 1 of 2.
Need 2 of you guys out to marshal as this
Steve
is
Harrington.
race
David
number
Crandall.
5. 6.
Kirk Suckman.
B. Yep. Yep. Here comes Manny. Current TQ for the GT Rides Novice is Dave Woodard. 24-2 flat with an
Manny
8.
Lopez.
All right, drivers, spread yourselves on out. Get yourself up to speed. Trying to lock into the top 5 right now at 22-201 with a 9 will do so. Scott Wagner on the hot seat. Spread yourselves on out. Spread out, spread out. Plenty of space. We're going to go live on the 33. Here we go. Stay high in the 3, now low in the 3. It is clear. Steve in trouble. He'll get it pointed back in the right direction. Right now, Kirk Suckman in at number 33, red-white car. First time here to the stand. I believe second race they ran down at the Full Throttle Speedway last night. Stay low in the 3, low in the 3. It is a parking lot down there. It is clear. Right now, Kirk in at 33 looking to go 3rd overall on a 23-204. Manny Lopez 22-204. Stay low off of turn number 2. Low off of 2, low off of 2. It is clear. Oh, Steve and Dave get in trouble. Stay low on the front. Stay low on the front. Kirk just missing all the action, and he is looking to go 4th overall right now on a 23-204 with 35 seconds left to go. Seconds left to go. Kirk, Manny, Dave, and Steve. 23-202 for Kirk. He's looking to put it 3rd into the night's A main. Under 10 seconds left to go. Manny, Dave, and Steve. Time's expired. Keep it going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Kirk Suckman, 23.201 with a 9. He'll go third overall with that run. Manny, 22.206. David Crandall, 22 flat. And Steve Harrington, 19.204. I'll need 2 of you guys out to Marshall, please, as race number
Up next,
6 rolls on
race
the
number
racetrack.
6.
Saratoga
GT
RC
Rides
Crate
Novice.
late models. You should be
E2 of 2.
headed to the racetrack. Saratoga RC Crate late models.
Noah Smith. Dave Woodard.
Marshall coming across to racetrack.
Andy
Marshall
Busser.
coming across.
Scott Wagner. Chuck Higley.
All right, this was your top 5 headed into this round. Right now, Scott Wagner, last week's winner, sits on the outside looking in. Andy Buser in the hot seat, sitting in the 5th spot. Five of you out there, drivers, make sure you spread yourselves on out. Someone faster gets to you, let them go. You guys will go faster, believe it or not. So go ahead and spread them out, get them up to speed. We're going to go live next time on the 35 right here. Here we go. Everyone getting in line with the 5S of Noah Smith. Now Scott Wagner to the point. The 35 and the 5S fighting it out for the top spot. They are side by side on the racetrack. Stay low in 3 and 4, low in 3 and 4. It is clear. 5S on TQ pace. Gets around the 00 of Woodard. Scott Wagner as well. Ahead of last round's TQ in that 35. Andy Buser, 23.201. Chuck Higley, 22.2 flats. Trouble for the 35 of Wagner. He'll get put back, and we'll see how far, if that hurts his efforts here with 30 seconds left to go. Wagner still looking to jump into 3rd overall. Trouble for him and Andy down in turns 3 and 4 to get pointed in the right direction. Settle in. Oh, trouble for Chuck and Scott. They got hooked off for turn number 2. It is clear. Stay low on the back, low on the back. Still there, still there. Trouble for the 5S. He's in trouble. He gets pointed back in the right direction. And the bottom
All
fell
drivers
out with
are
that
finished.
one. You guys are done. Dave Woodard, 24.2 flat. He will hold on to the TQ. Noah Smith, 24.203. He'll go 3rd. Andy Buser jumps to 4th overall, 23.202. Scott Wagner, 23.205. And Chuck, 22 flat. So your top 5 will be Dave, Noah, Kirk, Andy, and Chuck. Locking into tonight's A main.
Up next, race number 7. Saratoga RC Crate Late Model. Heat 1 of 1. John Dutka.
Up next will be our Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stock Heat Race. We'll give TJ a second. He's in back-to-back runs.
TJ Gregoire.
Hi, Daryl. Here comes Ed. We'll get him checked in.
Ed Lebedes.
There he is. TJ's getting the pipe grind out of the way. He is your current TQ with a 28.204. Here we go. Stay high in the three, high in the three. It is clear. That was Ed Levedas, who was on TQ pace at the time. Now John Dutka going to take over the top spot. He's on a TQ pace. John, TJ, and Ed. .30 seconds to go. John the Unicorn out front. 28.2 flat with a 9. TJ 28.201. Ed is flirting with a 28 lap pace after being upside down. Everybody really close on fast laps.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. John Dutka, the Unicorn. TQ 28.2 flat, 28.204 for TJ. And Ed 27.2 flat. If I can get TJ and Ed to possibly marshal for me.
Up next, race number 8. Parker Truck Repair and Towing. Heat 1 of 1.
Current TQ is TJ Gregoire, Chad Mead, Greg Smith, Steve Harrington, and Yul Cook, your Fast 5.
Greg Smith. Chad Mead. TJ Gregoire. Steve Harrington. Yul Cook.
All right, we've got our cars, we've got our marshals. Get them up to speed. Spread yourselves on out. We're going to go live on the 57. Here we go. Stay high in 3 and 4, high in 3 and 4. Sorry, I did not see the Good Wreck 69 car sitting backwards. Meanwhile, the 35 of Greg Smith out to the early race lead. He's working through traffic on a 27.204. TJ 26.203. Chad Mead 24.2 flat 23, and Yule and Steve Harrington 16. One minute to go for Greg, TJ, Chad, Yule, and Steve. Nobody improving. Racing.Sportsman heat race number 1 should be up at the tech table. Race number 2 should be starting to make it. That would be race 9 and 10 of round number 2. This one has 30 seconds left to go for Greg, TJ, Chad, Yule, and Steve. Stay low in the 1 and 2, low in the 1 and 2, low in the 1 and 2. Still there, still there. And it is clear. I hope Steve had his Hans device on. Time's expired.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Greg Smith going to take the win, 27.204. He'll stay third overall. Chad 26.201. TJ 26.202. Yule and Steve. Need 2 of you out to Marshall.
Up next,
as
race number 9. Racing.Sportsman. Heat 1 of 2.
This is race number 9. I have Wayne, Ryan, Aiden, and Yule coming out onto the racetrack. We'll give Yule a quick second.
Wayne Bisonette. The Dark Knight.
Watch it in the turn 1. Watch it in the turn 1. I don't think Ryan's on the right channel. The lights are on, but nobody's home. How about now? I see that you only need that in drag racing.
You'll cook.
This is not drag racing. Good to see Ryan back here at the racetrack on a weekly basis now. We've missed him.
Ryan Gallipo.
We need one more Marshall from that last race, please. Here comes Noah. Noah's coming across. Thank you, Noah. All right, we've got our cars. We've got our marshals. Ryan's making a quick adjustment. All right, drivers, get them up to speed. Keep them going. Spread yourselves on out. We're going to go live on the 9 car. Or actually, let's go to 14. Here we go. Trouble for Ryan up on the pipe. He'll get pointed back into the right direction. Current TQ is set by Greg Smith in round number 1 with a 27.2 flat. Right now, Wayne Bissonette in that number 9 car. He is flirting with a TQ run. We'll let the time settle in. Right now, Wayne on a 27.202 after working through traffic. Car really rotating, wrapping the bottom really well. Wayne Bissonette, TQ pace right now for the number 9. He is working around the racetrack. 28.202 for Wayne. Yule on a 26.203. He's looking to jump to 7th overall. The Dark Knight now looking to jump to 7th. Yule Cook 26.203. Ryan 22.202. Trouble for your race leader. He was on TQ pace. Wayne 26.201 now. He's going to have to really get some good laps in here. 26.2 flat with a 7 will get you into tonight's A main. Stay low, stay in the middle, low now. Woo! That is going to hurt Wayne's pace right there with 13 seconds left to go. He's got open track in front of him. Wayne trying to get some insurance spots. His time is about to expire. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back him down. Wayne Bissonette going to pick up the win. He'll go to 4th overall. 27.204. The Dark Knight will go 7th overall with a 26.204. Ryan 22.204. And Yule off early. I need 2 of you out to Marshall, please.
Up next,
as race
race
10
number 10.
rolls out to the racetrack.
Racing Sportsman. Heat 2 of 2. Willie G. Kevin Wade. Greg Smith. Bill Espy.
All right, this was
AJ Hamel.
your Fast 5. Right now, Willie G on the outside looking in. Kevin Wade on the hot seat with a 26.2 flat with a 5. You guys should have a good, clean race. Right now, Greg Smith still holds on to the TQ. Keep him up to speed. Keep him up to speed. We're going to go this time on the 18 car. Here we go. Everybody now on the clock. Greg up and over. Say high in 1 and 2. High in 1 and 2. High off of 2 now. It is clear. Seconds in, we got Bill Espy out to the point, 27.201. Willie G, 27.202. AJ Hamel, 26.2 flat. 25 for Kevin and Greg, 21.202. After early troubles, right now Kevin Wade on the outside looking in. Has to get up to a 27.204 to bump his way into tonight's A main. AJ off. He was on a 27.203, looking to go 3rd overall. Bill, Will, Kevin, AJ, and Greg. Kevin on a 26.203. Bill Espy now in that number 9 car on TQ pace, 27.2 flat with an 8. 27.201 now. Espy now just falling off of it. 30 seconds left to go. Espy trying to claw his way back into a TQ with 5 seconds left to go. Catches the pipe. It's going to hurt his pace.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back him down. Willie G going to jump 2 spots to 4th overall on a 27.202 with a 1. 27,202 for Bill. Kevin, 26,201. Greg, 25. And AJ was off early.
Up next, race number 11. Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. Heat 1 of 3. Chad Mead.
Sprint cars are up onto the racetrack. TJ, Chad, and Joe. God bless me. Hot Rod Joe, is he going to make it? I see the car sitting there. And looking for TJ as well. Here he comes. It's like they hear me.
Joe McClelland. TJ Gregoire.
All right, got our cars. They are up to speed. They are trying to bump into tonight's A main. 29, 2 flat with a 1 is the current TQ, held by John Dutka. We're going to go live on the 35 car. Here we go. TJ Gregoire out on the point of this one, 28-2 fly. He's looking to jump to fourth. Chad Mead, 28-201, 26-2 flying, getting quicker for Joe as well. TJ gonna work around Joe. TJ now on a 29 lap pace and getting quicker. Had a fast car in round number 1, just caught the pipe a couple times. 1 minute down, 1 to go. Seconds left to go. TJ looking to go third. Chad looking to go sixth. 29-202 for TJ. 28-202 for Chad. 27-202 for Joe. Sprint cars bringing the heat here tonight. Top 4 cars, all on 29 lap paces on the speed chart right now. And it's going to take a fast 28 to be into tonight's A main as Chad and Joe make a little bit of contact. Stay high in 1 and 2. Low. Oh, that catches TJ. That's going to drop his pace. Let's see. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Watch it. TJ Gregoire going to go to 4th overall to 5 spot. Jumped with a 29-203 with a 6. Race number 12
Up next,
rolling out on
race
the
number 12.
racetrack.
Stillwater Rod and Gun Club.
Justin, Willie, and
Heat
Chad.
2 of 3. Willie G.
I need a
Chad
couple
Basque.
volunteer marshals if
The
I
Dark
can
Knight.
get them, please.
Justin Barber.
All right, guys, back them down, back them down. Got a Marshall coming across. I need one more Marshall down in 3 and 4. Marshall's coming around, back them down, back them down. Thank you. For about 5 minutes or so. All right, drivers. We got Marshalls, we've got cars. Keep them up to speed. We're going to go live on the 53 of Basque. Here we go. Stay watching at 1 and 3 and 4. It is clear. Justin Barber out front, 29.202, 8 and 28.2 flat, 28.202 for Willie and 28.203, and getting quicker is still for Chad Basque after trouble early. Just 45 seconds in, a long ways to go. In this class here, super tight here. Right now, Barber looking to jump to the number 3 spot overall. Now Chad Basque is starting to get some grip on the rungs, trying to make his way up the ladder. Justin Barber, TQ pace in the old Milwaukee's best, number 5, 30.203. Chad Basque, 29.203. 28.2 flat for 8 and 28.202 for Willie. So these 4 cars are all flying. A little mistake that time out of Barber. It's going to slow the pace down just a little bit, but still on TQ pace. 20 seconds left to go. Stay high on the backstretch. Trouble for Barber. Aiden gets in trouble. Stay high in 1 and 2, high in 1 and 2. It is clear. 10 seconds to go.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Justin Barber will jump to 3rd overall. 29.201, 28.202 for Aiden, 27.201 for Chad, and 27.201 for Willie after trouble at the end of that one. 2 of
Up
you
next,
out to Marshall,
race
please,
number
as
13.
race 13 rolls
Stillwater
out.
Rod and
Racetrack
Gun
John,
Club.
Tom, Kyle,
Heat
and
303.
Daryl. Race number 14 should be going through Tech, and race 15 should be there as well.
Daryl Grado. Tom Hargrave. Kyle Bradley. John Dutka.
All right, we've got to check on you guys. We got final adjustments being made. And through all of round number 2, Daryl Grado, the 77 on the outside looking in. It is going to take a 29.203, faster than a 63, to make tonight's A main as we get ready to roll with this Stillwater Rod and Gun Club 360 Sprint Car Heat Race. Get them up to speed. We're going to go live on the 14. Here we go. Everybody is on the clock right now. Pressure is on the 77 of Daryl Grado to make it in tonight directly. Nobody wants to take the chances of running through the soup. Current TQ, John Dutka, 29.2 flat right now. Tom Hargrave and Kyle Bradley 30, 202, and 203 respectfully up on the racetrack and stay high in the 3. It is clear. Daryl on a 28.2 flat. He is flirting with that 29 lap pace that he needs. 50 seconds in, 110 to go. Watch it down to 1 and 2. It is clear. Johnny has gone around. He gets it pointed back in the right direction. Say high in the 3, high in the 3. Oh, that catches Daryl. Kyle's in trouble. Tom Hargrave still out front, 32.03. He's looking to reset TQ. Stay high in 3 and 4, high in 3 and 4. It is clear. Tom, Kyle, Daryl, and John. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tom Hargrave in the 43. Out front 30, 203. 10 seconds left to go. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are
Everybody's
finished.
done. Tom Hargrave going to take the TQ 30-203. Kyle Bradley 29-201. Daryl 27-202. And John Dutka 23-202. Your top 5, Tom, John, Justin, Kyle, and TJ will lock directly in to tonight's A main.
Up next, race number 14. Active Automotive Small Block. Heat 1 of 2. AJ Hamill.
All right, should have 2 marshals from that last race. Tom Hargrave taking the Stillwater Rod and Gun Club 360 TQ. Is now AJ, John, and Ryan make their way out onto the raceway for their qualifying round here for the Active Automotive Small Blocks.
John Dutka. Ryan Champagne.
All right, got our cars, got our marshals. Let's get them spread out. Greg has 50-50. Greg, we got some people looking for 50-50. We'll do last call on that. Get them up to speed drivers. We're going to go live on the 29 car. Here we go. Trouble for Ryan and AJ. Is AJ out front? He's looking to go second overall on a 27-201, 38 seconds into this one. John on a 26-2 flat, 25-202 for Ryan. AJ Hamill in the 18 car out front. closing in on a 28 lap run. He is there, and he is closing in on TQ, so give the 18 some space if he gets to you. He's coming up on the back side of the 14 and the 29. Oh, he gets up in the loose stuff, gets a little bit loose, gets it back under control. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Seconds left to go. 27-2 flat with a 5 for AJ. Good enough for second overall. John Dudka now. 27-2-03. He's looking to go third overall here in the beginning of the Active Automotive Small Blocks round number 2. AJ coming up on the backside of John with under 10 seconds left to go.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. AJ's going to jump 3 spots to second, 27-2 flat with a 4. John will jump to third with a 27-2-03. Ryan, 25-2 flat. 2 of you out to Marshall as our final
next,
heat race of
race
the night
number
comes
15.
out on the racetrack.
Active
Senior,
Automotive Small
Bissonnette,
Block.
Barber and Barber.
Heat 2 of 2. Justin Barber.
That sounds like a
Al
law
Smith
firm,
Senior.
doesn't it? Barber and Barber.
Mike Barber. Wayne Bissonnette.
Here comes John and AJ. Drivers, back them down. Let the drivers across the racetrack, please. Thank you. Justin going to make an adjustment. All right, Al Sr. sits atop of the scoring pylon from round number 1, the only driver in a 28-lap pace. Let's get them up to speed. Spread yourselves on out. We're going to go live next time on the 96. Here we go. .30 seconds in, we got Wayne out front, 28-203. Now 202 with 8. He has jumped to the top of the scoring pylon. Wayne Bissonnette on a TQ run, coming up on the backside of the 15 of Barber. Side by side in the 3. The 9 is your race leader, Senior in the 96 SR, running in spot number 2. Mike Barber, 27-204. Justin Barber, 27-204 as well. Wayne, 28-202 with a 4. That is a full second and a half over Senior's round 1 TQ. Senior on a 27-201. He is being relegated back to the number 2 spot overall qualifying. 27-203 for Barber, 26-2 flat for Justin Barber. Senior working up underneath both of them. He'll get on by. Wayne, Al, Mike with 10 seconds to go. 28-202 with a 5 for Wayne Bissonnette. Keep it going. You're about to finish. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Wayne Bissonnette, 28-202 with a 5. He'll take the TQ. Al Senior, 27-201. Mike Barber, 27-203. And Justin Barber, 20 off early. That'll do it for qualifying. We're going to get the mains set up. If anybody is not going to make their mains, please come up and let me know. We'll get that set up. Track will be open until 8. We're going to go live with the mains at 8:50. We're going to go live with the mains at 8:50. That's 8 minutes from now.
Conroy. Ryan Champagne. Willie G.
If I can get
Joe McClelland. Yule Cook.
If I get a volunteer marshal for 3 and 4, Wayne's coming across. If I get a couple guys on the outside of the racetrack as well. That'd be great. Thank you. All right, let's get you lined up down here in turn number 1. It's going to be Blake Conroy, number 1, Yule Cook, number 2. AJ, you want to flop the front end down on that 117? Joe will roll off 3rd, Ed number 4. Ryan and we'll give Willie a minute and see if he can get that right front changed up. Give Ryan a minute as well. This is our PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks B main. We gotta get some wireless mics to put them on the drivers while they're racing. I don't know if I have enough sensor buttons for that, but Ryan, how they looking? It's a lot. You got to 9 o'clock. Huh? Yeah. Ryan's got the body coming on. We'll give Willie to 9. It's 1 more minute. In the hot pit. Here comes Ryan. Nope. No go. All right, let's get you guys lined up. Blake number 1, Yule number 2, Joe number 3, Ed Ryan. All right. We'll set the tone off in turns 3 and 4. Blake must fire first. Give me a car length between each car. 30 laps is your distance, racers. Have a good, clean race. Roll them off, Blake. We are clean and green. Is Blake, Yule, Joe, Ed, and Ryan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blake out front. Yule Cook right there, right to the back bumper, though. Ready to make a move if the 117 makes a mistake. 5 laps in, 25 to go. Champagne in between your top 2 now. Here comes Joe McClellan. He's trying to make his way up in there. They work around the 29 of Champagne. Blake now with about a straightaway advantage over Yule Cook with 19 laps to go. Joe trying to find a way around Yule as they are starting to close back in on the 117 of Conroy. Conroy with a fast lap of 4.196. 15 are in, 15 remain. That time a little bit high, wide and handsome off a turn number 2. And here comes Yule Cook. Cook starting to close in on the 117 of Conroy. McClellan running 3rd. Levatus 4th. Champagne 5. Joe's going to move into that number 2 spot now. Trouble is the 117 catches almost the pipe and able to keep it going. 8 laps to go. He catches the pipe once again. Oh, Joe in trouble as he was going for the race lead. That's going to give plenty of space to the 117 of Conroy. 5 laps to go. Blake, Yule, Joe, Ed, and Ryan. Yule Cook about a half track back from the 117. This time by 2 laps to go.
2 laps left.
White flag is
Final
out.
lap.
Conroy is going to make tonight's A main. Cook will come home 2nd. 3rd to McClellan. Levatus 4th. And
finished.
Ryan Champagne 5. I need Yule, Joe, Ed, or Ryan out to Marshall. Please, Blake, go back. Put your car on charge. As up next is...
Up next, race number 2. GT Rides Novice. B main. Steve Harrington. Scott Wagner. David Crandall. Manny Lopez.
Thank you, gentlemen, for a quick marshal. We got 4 cars ready to do battle. It's going to be Scott number 1, Steve number 2, Manny will be number 3, and David Crandall will round out the top 4. Scott, the field is in your hands. We'll roll them off. We're going to go live in turn number 4. Scott must fire first. Got to get to that white line in turn number 3 to have a clean start. 35 fires. We are green. And we are off and racing. Scott, Steve break away from the field. A straightaway over David Crandall and Manny Lopez. Scott working the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to put Lopez. Stay high in the 1. High in the 1. It is clear. Stay high in the 1. Still there. Still there. It is Scott, Steve, David, and Manny. 10 laps in, 20 to go. Scott now with a lap on the field with 15 to go. Make it 14. Scott Wagner had some tough luck down in turns or in the qualifying rounds. Out on the front of this one, Steve running in second. Him and David are battling for that second spot. Manny Lopez in the third. Oh, trouble for David and Manny. 8 laps to go for Wagner. He can just kind of work his way easily through the lap traffic. 7 laps to go. He gets through that one. Now he's to the inside of the blue light special. Steve just 1 lap back. Going to get back on the lead lap right there. With 4 laps to go, he's got 3/4 of a track to make up on Scott.
3 laps left.
This time by it'll be 2 laps to go for Scott.
2 laps left. Final lap.
Final trip up off of turn number 4. Scott's going to take the win in the bump pending tech. Steve Harrington's going to come home second.
All drivers are
Scott
finished.
and Steve to the trailer with their cars. David and Manny rounding out the field. Is up next will be our Racing Sportsman B main. Kevin, you're going to be race number 10. Race number 10.
Up next, race number 4. Al Speed Shop Midgets. Amain. Ryan Gallipo. TJ Gregoire. John Dutka. Kyle Bradley.
All right, let's get you guys lined up. TJ's making a final adjustment. You guys make your final adjustments, but it's going to be Kyle Bradley, number 1. The Unicorn, number 2. And look at that. Unicorn's biggest fan out in turns 1 and 2. Mr. Kevin Wade. Watch it down in 1 and 2, guys. The Unicorn is facing backwards. All right, it's me, Kyle, number 1, John, number 2, Ryan, number 3, and TJ shotgun on the field. All right, Kyle, field is yours. 40 laps is the distance. Up next will be the Stillwater Rod and Gun B main. Missed that one up. We'll give it a little bit here. Here we go. Stay low on the back, low on the back. It is clear. Trouble for Ryan up, stay high in 1 and 3 and 4. It is clear. Kyle, TJ, Ryan, and John stay low in 3 and 4. It is clear. Kyle Bradley in that 88 out to the early race lead. TJ from 4th to 2nd in that red number 35. Ryan Gallipo running in 3rd. And then John Dutka. That would have been a pass for the 3rd spot, as Dutka now will take over the 3rd spot. Kyle Bradley right to the back bumper of Dutka. He'll get on by. TJ on the tail end of the lead lap is the race leader, about a quarter of a straightaway behind him. 25 laps to go, 15 are in. Kyle, TJ, John, and Ryan. Ryan trying to close in on John. They are separated by about a quarter. Corner right there is John up on the pipe a little bit. Here comes Kyle up on the backside. He'll get around John, and that allows Ryan to gain a little bit closer. Battle for 3rd shaping up between John and Ryan. Ryan is caught the backside of John. 7 laps to go this time.
Three laps left.
Everybody running 4 1s and 4 2s.
2 laps left.
That's going to get 3rd spot to Dutka.
Final lap.
Final trip around the Speedway. Kyle's going to pick up the win. TJ will come home 2nd. Dutka 3rd, and Ryan
All drivers
4th.
are finished.
We'll get the top 3 after the B main. We'll have you guys out to Marshall real quick if possible.
Up next, race number 5. Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. B main. Chad Basque.
Don't go too far with those cars. We'll do your pictures after this main.
Joe McClelland. Daryl Grotto. The Dark Knight. Willie G. Chad Mead.
I got to check on everybody. I got marshals in place. Thank you to Kyle and John. Let's get you lined up for tonight's 30-lap Stillwater Rod and Gun Club B main. Daryl Grotto will be number 1. Aiden number 2. Chad Basque number 3. Willie G number 4. Chad Mead number 5. And Joe number 6. But Joe, it's fun watching you come from last to first. Rub your rabbit's foot. All right, Daryl, the field is yours. Marshals, look alive. We're going to go live in turns 3 and 4. Here we go. And we are green. Thank you. Trouble for Joe right there, and he's going to let the field on by because he was upside down. Trouble for Basque down here. He was running up in the number 2 spot. Stay high in 1 and 2, high in 1 and 2. That was your race leader. Now Daryl Grotto back to the point. Daryl, Willie G, they are separated by just about half a straightaway. The 77 in the 3, 1 and 2. Chad Mead running in 3rd in the 57. Basque in the 53 running in 4th. Aiden and then Joe. Battle shaping up for your race lead. Willie is right there on the back. Bumper ahead. Trouble in hot laps for the big blocks, trying to redeem himself and make it into the night Stillwater Rod and Gun Club B or A main. And there's a bid for the race lead. Willie G underneath him. Daryl tries to stuff it in low. He will get put back into the number 2 spot. Willie G's got 11 laps to go in that number 3 car. He has got now a half-track lead over the 77 of Grotto. Heavy lap traffic, though, as Chad Mead in front of him catches the pipe. He'll get on by. Here comes Grotto. He's going to have to stay high in 3 and 4. It is clear. 7 laps to go. Willie G out front has really taken to the sprint cars. 4 to go for Willie G. Can he punch his ticket to the night's A main?
3 laps left. 2 laps left.
Clean track in front of him. Does not have to push it. Daryl a half a track
Final lap.
behind. Here comes Basque. Checkered is out. Willie's going to take the win. Daryl will come home 2nd.
All
Chad
drivers are
Basque
finished.
3rd. Chad Mead 4th. Aiden and Joe. So, Willie, go put your car on charge, please. I need 2 of you out to Marshall for the PRP Tire Solution. Big Blocks Midget A main. To Victory Lane, please.
Up next, race number 6. PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. A main. Justin Barber. Greg Smith. Al Smith Sr. Bill Espy.
All right, in tech should be the GT Rides Novice
Tom
A main.
Hargrave.
Should be in tech. Looking for Blake. He's getting the top put on. right, we'll get Blake checked in. We'll get you guys lined up here for tonight's A main.
Blake Conroy.
All right, got to check on all of our race cars. We'll get you lined up down here in turns 1 and 2. It's going to be Justin Barber, number 1. Tom Hargrave, number 2. Al Sr., number 3. Greg, number 4. Bill, number 5. And Blake, number 6. Out of 6 sprint car drivers, I only had 1 come out to Marshall. Thank you, Aiden. Noted. Thank you, AJ, for jumping in. All right, single file. Go ahead and roll them on off or go live in turn number 4. We got to make it back to the white stripe. This is our 40-lap PRP Tire Solution Big Block A main. Tommy catches the pipe on his own. We are clean and green. Blake gets a little bit sideways. Tommy's going to get on by Justin Barber, Greg, Al Sr., Bill, Tom, and Blake. Your top 6 cars still on the lead lap. 5 laps in. Tommy now starting to work on the backside of that number 9 of Espy. Espy up the racetrack. Here comes the 43. One car starting to sound a little rough on the gearing. Trying to hear who that might be. Trouble for Senior. Here comes Hargrave. Hargrave quickly moving into the tour for the top 3. Tommy Hargrave up to the backside of the Senior. Greg Smith trying to stay in touch with the 37 of Justin Barber. Up next to the GT Rides Novice A main. Tom Hargrave and Al Sr. battling for that 3rd and final spot on the podium, and they got 2 lap cars in front of them. Tommy's going to get on by. Meanwhile, up front, Justin Barber can't shake the 35 of Greg Smith. Now Senior and Tom putting some laps in. Trouble for Bill, trouble for Senior. He's going to go around. That's going to put him into the number 4 spot. Right in front of your race leaders. Greg Smith around the outside to make contact. Here comes Tommy for a second. They get hung up. Stay high in 1 and 2, high in 1 and 2. It is clear. Tommy was second out, going to go back a lap. Senior's car dies. Stay high in 3 and 4. There's the bid for the race lead. Now Tommy back on the tail end of the lead lap. Tom Hargrave running in second. Justin Barber leads it. It is Justin, Tom, Greg, Senior, Blake, and Bill. Senior catches the pipe, stay low in 3 and 4, low in 3 and 4. It is clear. Bill pulls the 9 car. Second place working up underneath the 117 of Blake. Blake will give him some space. He is looking to chase down now with 8 laps to go. Justin Barber. Race lead 2.65 to go. Right there for Justin Barber. Race lead down to 2.5. Tommy takes another 2/10 out of it.
3 laps left. 2 laps left.
Justin, Tom, Greg, your top 3.
Final lap.
Trouble for Tommy and Senior. Stay low off, high off of 4. Justin Barber will take the win. Tommy's going to come home second. Greg
All
will
drivers
come
are
home
finished.
third. Blake, Al, and Bill. I need Justin, Tom, and Greg to victory lane, please. I need 2 of you guys, once we get done with victory lane, to go back out to Marshall.
Up next, race number 7. GT Rides Novice. A main. Dave Woodard. Noah Smith. Chuck Higley. Kirk Suckman. Andy Busser.
All right, let's get you guys lined up. We need a marshal in turns 1 and 2. Tommy's going to do it. Here comes Scott. That's fine. Thank you.
Scott Wagner.
Dave, Noah, Kirk, Andy, Chuck, and Scott. 40 laps is your distance. Dave will set the pace. Give me a car length between each car. We will go live in turns 3 and 4. Nice easy start. Roll them off. And that was a good start. Trouble here on the front stretch for Noah and Dave. That's going to allow Kirk to get out to the race lead. Chuck in second. Only one lap in. A lot can happen in this novice division. Chuck in trouble. He's up there. Everybody was in the right direction. Is Kirk, Andy, Scott, Chuck, Dave, and Noah early on in this one. Dave and Noah stuck together. Trouble for Scott and Andy making contact. Easy on each other. Give each other a little bit of space. Race leader is that red and black number 33 working turns 3 and 4. Second is Andy in the 31. Scott Wagner in the 35. Stay high in the 3. Woo, that was close. Trouble for the 00 and the 5. Stay high in the 3, high in the 3. It is clear. Trouble for second place running Andy. That's going to put Wagner now into spot number 2. He's coming up on the backside of Kirk. Can they make a little bit of bumper contact down here in the turn 3? Scott up the racetrack. Kirk back down to the inside. Good battle up at the front of this one, and they are using their heads. They are swapping the high side and the low side. Back and forth. Now they're going to come up on some lap traffic. Oh, trouble. Your top two get into each other. Watch it on the back stretch. It is clear. Ah, trouble for the Galway missile. Watch it down in 3 and 4. One car up and over. That looks like to be Noah. Trouble for Kirk and Andy. They are stuck on each other. Noah trying to navigate through traffic as well. Scott Wagner out front. Kirk running second. Andy third. Dave and Noah. 16 laps to go. Stay high in the 3, high in the 1, 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 high in the 1. It is clear. Stay watching in turns 1 and 2. Scott, Kirk, Andy, and Dave. Noah and Chuck out early. 5 to go, this time for the 35.
Three laps left. 2 laps left.
2 to go.
Final lap.
Scott Wagner off of turn number 4. He's going to pick up the win. Who's going to come home second? It is going to be Kirk. Andy will come home
All drivers
third.
are finished.
Dave 4. Noah and Chuck. I need Scott, Kirk, and Andy into victory lane, please. As up next will be our Saratoga RC Crate late model A main.
Up next, race number 8. Saratoga RC Crate late model. A main. TJ Gregoire.
All right, Saratoga RC Crate late model A main. Coming out to the racetrack. Up next will be our hobby stock A main. What's the matter, John boy? I can get some. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
John
Tell
Dutka.
me about it. That was bad. All right, we got our cars getting checked in.
Ed Lebedes.
All right, let's get you guys lined up down here in turn 20 and 2. Easy, John boy. I guess so. Ed, let's hope that was the only time he's going to do that. But now Ed owes you one, Unicorn. All right, it's going to be John number 1, TJ number 2, Ed number 3. Go ahead and roll them on off. We're going to go live in turns 3 and 4. Here we go. Up next is our hobby stock A main. TJ fighting to stay on the lead lap, gets a little bit over. There it goes. Ed for the race lead. Levatus around the 14 on the outside. John, Ed, and TJ. 15 are in, 25 to go. Probably not. Here comes Ed underneath the 14. Can't make it work that time. 20 are in, 20 laps to go. TJ starting to close back in on this battle with 14 laps to go. Oh, Ed was right there over rotates. That gives John some breathing room with 11 laps to go.
Three laps left. 2 laps left.
White flag out
Final
for
lap.
Johnny. He catches the pipe. Here comes Ed. Can he make a late pass off of turn 4? He can't. John, Ed, and TJ.
All drivers are finished.
We'll do the picture after this race. That way John and Ed can go out to Marshall. TJ is going to be in the hobby stock. So John, Ed, and TJ will do the picture after our Parker truck
Up
repair.
next, race number 9. Parker truck repair and towing. A main. Greg Smith. Chad Mead. Yule Cook. Steve Harrington.
Racing that Sportsman A main should be in tech. Sprint cars after them, and the neck cap, the small blocks. All right, get a couple hot
TJ
laps in,
Gregoire.
drivers. We'll get you lined up down here in turns 1 and 2. Not for the solid ones, because that's just solid. You just put a sticker or vinyl on it. I have a bunch of vinyl at the house, Tommy, if you need some. You know where I live. All right, let's get you lined up. TJ number 1, Chad number 2, Greg will be number 3, Steve 4, and Yule Cook number 5 in the good wreck number 69. All right, I got Marshall's drivers around. Oh, thank you. If you're missing a 1.5 drive, it looks like from maybe a tool set, I have it up here in the trailer. Go ahead and roll them on off, TJ. We're going to go live in turns 3 and 4. We are green. Stay high in the 3 and 4, high in the 3 and 4. Top 3 will get by, but Steve and Yule will get hung up. Top 3 cars nose to tail. Now the 57 Amid to the race lead. He gets caught up. Here comes Greg Smith to the inside. Greg to the inside. He's going to go into there as TJ gets a little bit free down the backstretch. Now Chad Mead's stuck. Nobody wants second. Stay, race leader in trouble. Here comes Chad Mead. He's going to get on by. That allows TJ to get back into the fray of this one. Greg is a little bit loose. He's going to fall back to the 3rd spot. Trouble for your race leader. That allows TJ back to the race lead. Nobody can hold on to the race lead as now Steve and Greg make a little bit of contact. Sprint car Racing Sportsman A main is up next. As it is TJ, Chad, Greg, Steve, and Yule. $17 to go. TJ leads it. Chad Mead in the 57 stalking him. He goes to the inside. TJ trying to work underneath them. Can't quite put the power down. Greg running in spot number 3. It is Steve and then Yule. $11 to go. Everybody running in the top 3, running 4 2s and 4 3s for a fast lap. Stay high off of 2, high off of 2. It is clear. Good heads up driving by Greg. 5 laps to go. Three
laps left.
Chad Me looking to go back to victory lane
2 laps
in the
left.
Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stock Division. White flag
Final
is
lap.
out. Chad will win. TJ second.
All
Greg
drivers are
third,
finished.
Steve 4th, and Yule 5.
Up next, race number 10. Racing Sportsman. A main. Wayne Bisonette. Willie G. Bill Espy.
All right, take a couple hot laps, get checked in, guys.
Kevin Wade.
I was not on that screen. I need marshals from the
AJ
hobby
Hamel.
stock race, please.
Greg
For a
Smith.
suitable substitute. All right, we got cars. We're ready to go racing, looking for marshals or substitute. Up next will be our sprint car A main, followed by the small blocks. Steve or Yule, Aiden, Noah, Ryan, somebody. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kyle. All right, we got our two marshals. Thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you, Kyle. All right, it's going to be Greg number 1, Bill Espy number 2, AJ Hamill number 3, Willie G 4, Wayne Bissonette 5, and Kevin Wade, Mr. Slate, rolling off 6. All right, Greg sets the pace. We're going to go live in turns 3 and 4. Give me a car length between each car. Let's have a good, clean start. 40 laps is your distance. And we are green. Bill caught the pipe off of turn number 4. He's going to get back to the number 6 spot. Greg, AJ, Willie, Wayne, Kevin, and Bill. Top 4 cars all underneath the blanket. AJ Hamill starting to put a little bit of a pressure to your race leader of Greg Smith. AJ able to wrap that yellow pipe. Just touches it a little bit. Here comes Willie G. Willie G looking to the inside underneath AJ. They make a little bit of contact. No harm, no foul. AJ will hold on to it. Already 8 laps in. Greg Smith leads over Hamill, G, and Bissonette. SP now into that number 5 spot. Kevin Wade running in 6th. Willie G will get around the 18. Now on the attack to the 35. Oh, AJ up and over on the pipe. He'll get put back on his lid. And it is back underway. AJ's trying to stay on the lead lap. He will let the leaders by. Long wait to go. 25 circuits remaining. Greg, Willie, Wayne, Bill, Kevin, and AJ. Kevin and AJ battling for position now. Here comes Wayne Bissonette. He's trying to lurk underneath the 35 of Greg Smith, and that's going to allow Bill Espy into the number 2 spot. So Bill, after catching the pipe, now finds himself running in 2nd. AJ up off around turn number 2. It is still Willie G leading this into 3. Thank you. Bill Espy running 2nd. Wayne Bissonette, top 3 cars, nose to tail, and Wayne Bissonette starting to close in on the 9. He catches the pipe. Espy up and over, stay low in 3 and 4, low in 3 and 4. Quick marshalling by Ryan Champagne. 13 laps to go for Willie G. He is working heavy lap traffic. Catches the pipe. That opens the inside lane. Wayne Bissonette to the race lead. Wayne going to take the race lead after a mistake from the Saratoga RC number 3G. The Big Dog Racing Shocks entry. Working around the racetrack. Bill Espy running in spot number 4. He goes up and over. Stay low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. It is clear. Race leader is the 9. 2nd to number 3. Greg Smith in the 35 running in 2nd. Top 2 on the same lap. Separated by just a little over a straightaway.
3 laps left.
3 to go. 2 laps to go for Wayne Bissonette coming
left.
from.
Final lap.
White flag is out. Wayne is going to pick up the win. Willie G is going to come home second. Greg will come home
All drivers
third.
are finished.
Bill, AJ, and Kevin. All right, Wayne, Willie G, and Greg to victory lane.
Up next, race number 11. Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. A main. Kyle Bradley. Justin Barber. Tom Hargrave. Willie G. John Dutka. TJ Gregoire.
All right, this is our Stillwater Rod and Gun Club 360 Sprint Car main event. Let's get the Active Automotive small blocks to go. Thank you, Bill and Ryan, for going out and grabbing a corner. I appreciate you. All right, let's get you lined up down here in turn number 1. It's going to be Tommy Hargrave, number 1, Johnny Dutka, number 2, Justin Barber, number 3, Kyle Bradley, 4, TJ, and then Willie. All right, Tommy, go ahead and roll them on off. We're going to have a start in turns 3 and 4. Have a nice, easy start. Roll into it. Go ahead and roll them off. And we are green. TJ catches the pipe, goes up and over, and saves himself. Fall back to the number 6 spot. Trouble for between John and Kyle. Here comes Willie G to the inside. Stay high in the 3, high in the 3, now low in the 3. It is Tom, Justin, Kyle, 1, 2, and 3. Tom's got third place right in front of him. That's the 88 of Kyle Bradley. He'll get on by. Second place is the 5 of Justin Barber. Kyle Bradley running in third. John Dutka fourth. TJ, then Willie. Now Willie G up there. Up and over goes TJ. Stay low off of 2. Low off of 2. It is clear. Tom Hargrave in that 43-year race leader. Second car is a 5 of Justin Barber. Trouble for second place Barber. Here comes the field. Tommy hooks the hooks. Just past the halfway, it is Tom, Justin, Kyle, John, Willie, and TJ. Tommy out front in that white and blue number 43. Second spot, the white and red number 5 of Justin Barber. He gets in trouble. Here comes Kyle Bradley. He runs in third. They are all on a separate lap. John Dutka running in fourth. Willie G 5 and TJ 6. Stay high off of 2, high off of 2. It catches your race leader. But no harm, no foul. Tom has 8 laps to go. In at 43, picked up the win 1 week ago in the Stillwater Rod and Gun Club 360 Sprint Cars. Looking to go back to back. Second spot is Justin Barber. Barber's in that number 5 car. He works around TJ Gregoire. Johnny Dutka running in the 5th spot. He's going to have second spot coming to the back tail tank.
2 laps left. Final lap.
Up off the corner, stay half of 4. Checkered is out. Tommy's going to pick up the win.
All drivers are finished.
Kyle Bradley's going to steal second as Justin was in trouble. We need Tom, Kyle, and Justin to victory lane, please.
Up next, race number 12. Active Automotive Small Block. A main. Al Smith Sr. Wayne Bisonette. AJ Hamill. John Dutka. Mike Barber.
All right, final race coming out to the Speedway.
Justin Barber.
All right, let's get to Ryan's got an issue. He's working on it. We'll give him a moment. No good? All right, sorry, guys. All right, Ryan's going to be a scratch, unfortunately. Let's get you guys lined up. It's going to be Wayne Bissonette, number 1. Al Sr., number 2. AJ Hamill, number 3. Johnny D, number 4. Mike, and then Justin from the law firm of Barber and Barber. All right, Wayne sets the pace. We're going to go live in turns 4. Go ahead and roll them on off. And a good start right there. Everybody Nice way to be nice and easy on each other. And Barber and Dudka trying to make some contact. Dudka going to be the one that loses out on that one. Up front, it is Wayne, Al, and AJ. AJ going to work underneath the 96 of Senior. Senior caught the pipe. AJ now looking to chase down Wayne Bissonette. Hamill hits the pipe. Here comes Senior up underneath him. He shuts the door on him. Battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th right in front of your race leader. Stay low in the 3 and 4, low in the 3 and 4. One on the outside, still there, still there. And it is clear. It is Wayne, AJ, Al Sr., Mike, Justin, and John. AJ still is keeping the 9 of Bissonette honest. About half a straightaway behind him now. 1 second off the race lead. That time AJ took 2/10 off of Wayne's lead. Senior working through lap traffic. He's trying to get around the 15 of Mike Barber. 3rd place working underneath Barber. He'll get on by. Barber tucks it back in line. Fast lap this race. 4.193 by Wayne Bissonette. Everybody else in the 4.2s. Senior starting to close back in on the 18. Trouble, say a high off of 4. It is clear. As Dudka and Justin Barber keep making contact, and he goes up and over once again. Stay low off of 2. It is clear. Wayne, AJ, and Al, Mike, Justin, and John. Race leader working underneath the 37 of Justin Barber. Oh, a little bit of contact got tight. Battle for 2nd starting to shape up between AJ and Senior. Senior car a little bit better on exit than the 18. Navigate around the 37 of Justin Barber. Wayne Bissonette out front, top 3 within a straightaway now. Wayne being very careful in lap traffic. That's allowing the 18 and the 96 to close back in. AJ gets a little bit loose. Senior has to check up. Battle for 2nd. Senior to the inside. He's going to take 2nd away. 5 laps to go. Senior now has to navigate around Mike Barber and Johnny D. 3 laps to
left.
go.
2 laps left. Final lap.
White flag checkered is out. It's going to be Wayne, Senior, Hamill, your top 3. Mike Barber will come home 4th. Johnny D 5. And Justin Barber rounding out the field that took the green flag. So I need Wayne, Senior, and AJ to victory lane. That'll do it for a Poor Boys Racing Night here at the stand. Thank you all for coming on out. Thank you for tuning in on Facebook. We'll be back in action next Thursday right here at the stand.